What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan One here, and today we're back again with another Transformers review, and we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers mainline Deluxe class Nightbird. Now, this is actually the first time we've actually gotten a movie verse Nightbird, and I must say they actually didn't do a half bad job with this figure. Now, in terms of the car mode, she is a Skyline GTR, specifically a 1994 Nissan Skyline GTR, as that's when this car was brand new. And you'll notice that this is not what it looks like in the movie at all. And I will say, I'm not going to spoil the movie for you, but this character actually had an important role in the movie. I was very, very, very pleasantly shocked. And oh, take a look at this. Take a look at this. You're going to see the Terracon symbol going on there on the front grille of the car. So, anyways, it's got some beautiful, nice purple going on there for the rims of this car. I mean, some of it's obviously going on there. But yeah. Now, I purchased this at a local Target. Or maybe not local Target, but I had to drive a little bit out of the way to go for it. But, I mean, it's not so bad. Now, how does she scale in comparison with the only other Terracon that's mainline released so far, except for Studio Series? I mean, obviously, you guys know what it is just based off of what's in the background. Here she is with her other movie line character buddy, Battletrap, and these two actually kind of steal the movie a little bit in the movie. So that's all I'm going to say about these characters, is that they steal the show a little bit. It's like kind of a little bit of a power trip when you see these two characters in the live action movies. But yeah, so anyways, that's how she scales with this dude in his robot mode and her vehicle mode. So yeah. Here she is next to our Studio Series RC, Core Class RC, excuse me. And we will take a look at RC a different day. And here she is with her box mate, Wheeljack. Senor Wheeljack, specifically. I cannot wait for them to come out with a Studio Series version of him, because it is going to be the most weirdest thing ever. So, anyways, so now that we've taken a look at this thing in its vehicle mode, or in her vehicle mode, and substantially looked at her with all of the other chicks and weirdos around here, let's get her in her robot mode. Now, before we continue, this plastic, this brown, like, bronze copperish color plastic and paint, I want to say that's partially movie accurate, but it also isn't. It is and it isn't. There is brown paint on her in the movie, but it's not to this degree. So, yes and no, it is movie accurate, but also, to each your own. I think this is better than what it could have been for a mainline, but I mean, I will hold my reservations till the Studio Series comes out. Now, to start off, you're going to want to remove these, because these will become the weapons, and we are going to take these apart, and this becomes just a regular sword. The spoiler becomes the weapons, kind of cool. Now, these two pieces are just two halves, and they just peg to each other like so, and there you go. And now you have this hook weapon, and take these two weapons, move it off to the side. Now, here we go to the transformation. Now, this is basically this is kind of like your basic car former, excuse me. But at the same time, it's also got a few aspects of it that are a little bit weird. But then again, what Transformer doesn't have its own weird aspects to it, or its own unique aspects to it, as in every Transformer has their own unique transformation and own unique aspects to it, as every Transformer should. So, let's begin. So you're going to come to this back bumper section and this back rear section, and you're going to come and lift it up and bring it up like so, and then you're going to come to the bumper section and just collapse it on top to make it look like this. Already we're off to a confusing start. Hooray. But anyways, so then you're going to come to this front section, and you're going to open it up like so, and there is a tab piece that's going to go into this little bottom section of the car, and you're going to make sure it all comes together like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Excuse me. And there you have that. So now we're going to come to the arms, bring them down just enough to get them out of the way, and then we're going to kind of just bring them up, just to kind of get them up and out of the way a little bit, so everything can just kind of be moved around enough to the point where we can work on the legs, because the legs are the most difficult portion of this transformer. So with these side pieces, after you've folded them, you're going to want to come to this back section and this section back here, and you're going to literally this is where things get okay. So you're going to untab this first, and then you're going to undo this, pull it out, bring it up and rotate it just enough to the point where you can fold out the toe, and then you can bring and extend the leg down, and then you can swing this whole section. If my copy did not have such weird things going on with it, because it shouldn't. It's a brand new toy, brand new figure, and then I'm assuming then you're going to rotate the leg that way. Okay, so you're going to rotate this around, fold this down, and bring the leg down like so, and then you're going to rotate the leg like so. There we go. That should not have been as more complicated as I was making it out to be. And then just bring the toe down like so. Do the same thing on the other side. And then make sure all of this sits flush in the back like so. And then you're going to come to this top section and you're going to bring it all the way back. Push the hood section up as you're doing so to the point where you can bring it all the way up, and then you can bring it all the way forward once you have the head angled up just enough to bring it all the way down like that, and then you can just adjust everything and make it all straightened out and perfect. And then we come and bring in the weapons. So we bring in her hook weapon or claw weapon or whatever the hell you want to call it. Flare out those shoulder pads. Bring in the sword. And there you have Nightbird in her robot mode. Now, I do love this Transformer. When I heard that they were going to be releasing a mainline Nightbird, I almost went apeshit. I really did. Because I literally have never had a Nightbird figure before, because every time I go buy a Nightbird figure, whether it be third party, mainline, or aftermarket reissue, it's always been astronomically, ridiculously overpriced. You heard me. And and the people who buy these up and resell them on aftermarket, you know exactly who you are. You guys need to knock that crap off. So, anywho, how does she scale with her old buddy in crime, Battletrap? Well, let me show you. There you go. Here she is with Battletrap. And I must say, they do scale pretty nicely in robot mode as well as vehicle mode. The one nitpick that I will say is I do wish that the arms were not this brownish gold stupid plastic as the others are, or as the others are. They're like if they painted it this color, like this like the way that her head looks, or hell even the way that the legs look, and done it in that plastic. It would have been nice and given it just a little bit of this brownish paint decal, like this gold paint at the bottom of the bumper there. That would be not bad, but they just went ahead and did this. And honestly, it's not bad, but it's not great. So, honestly, it could be worse. Could be worse. So, anywho, if I was to rank this figure, I would give it somewhere in the ballpark of like a... No. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. I'd give it a 5 out of 10 because, number one, it does capture what the on-screen Nightbird somewhat looks like, because we don't have a studio series. I'm giving it 5 out of 10 to compare, because there's nothing to compare it to, and I know it's not as good as it could be. The gold plastic is where it brings it down really, 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 really badly. Although I will say it does look nice with my battle trap, and it does look very nice sitting on the Rise of the Beast shelf that I'm currently building up. So it's quite nice. It's a nice figure, but it's definitely a placeholder figure, much like Rise of the Beasts Optimus Prime is a placeholder figure for the Studio Series Optimus Prime. This is a placeholder for the Studio Series Nightbird that will eventually come. So, anyways, this is Thomas Son of One saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content, don't forget to leave a like on this video, don't forget to do all of those things I said previously, and don't forget to drop a comment on this video about what Transformer you want to see me do next. And this is Thomas Son of One saying, don't forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.